And now, the Velveteen Lounge Kitchen, brought to you by Trader Captain's Pre-Mixed Cocktails.
Hello, and welcome to the Velveteen Lounge Kitchen. I'm so glad that you could join us today because we're putting together an elegant cocktail party that simply screams sophistication, and you're cordially invited to join in the fun. We have oodles of tips for happy hour success, including advice for dealing with the occasional problem guest with style and grace. Liquor is the star of the show at any cocktail party, for without it there could be no cocktail party. Martinis, Manhattans, and the other classics are all well and good, and you'll want to have plenty of ice on hand for when guests request them. But a smart hostess always offers something fun and different. Today's special is the Stinger. The Stinger couldn't be easier to make. Simply shake 1 ounce of brandy and 1 ounce of white creme de menthe with ice and strain into a cocktail glass. Bottoms up! You'll want your hors d'oeuvres to be up to the same festive standard as your drinks. Pigs in blankets add a gay note to any party and couldn't be easier to make. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees and open crescent rolls on a cookie sheet. Combine any condiments you'd like to include. I'm using cheese and a little onion, but you can use mustard, ketchup, or anything else your heart desires. Add condiments and a little frank to each roll, then roll closed and bake for 10 minutes or until golden brown. Deviled eggs are another elegant, crowd-pleasing favorite that lend themselves to limitless creativity. All you do is hard-boil your eggs, and once they've cooled completely, slice them in half and mix the yolks with mayonnaise, a dash of vinegar, and your favorite spices. These have curry and cayenne pepper, but experiment with your favorites and develop a signature deviled egg all your own. And remember, the more cayenne pepper you add, the more devilish they get. The proper music can make your happy hours sparkle. Here's Paul to share some tips for choosing music to add to party success.
Every successful party has proper music to set the mood, and many contemporary hi-fi systems are equipped to play the most contemporary format, tape. You'll find all of the popular selections in many styles of music are available on tape at only a small premium over the price of LP records. Broadway favorites, film soundtracks, jazz instrumentals, easy listening, and sound spectaculars are all appropriate musical wallpaper for your party. Many new machines are able to automatically reverse, playing full albums in sequence on their own, and tape always delivers full fidelity without the crackle of LP records. Plus, today's tapes are made available exclusively in stereo sound for room-filling richness. For your next party, consider tape. The Velveteen Lounge Kitchen is brought to you by Trader Captain's Pre-Mixed Cocktails, featuring our all-new Mai Tai. Remember Trader Captain's Pre-Mixed Mai Tais, when you're unable to mix your own.
Despite your best laid plans, it's a fact of life that some aspect of your party may go awry, and the smart hostess always has a backup plan. Perhaps your souffle falls or your rumaki burns. Keep calm and grab the can of tuna and the mayonnaise that you've kept in reserve for just such an emergency. Toss them together with a little salt, pepper, and hot sauce, pair with crackers, and voila, the day is saved. Now I'd like to take a moment to speak frankly about some of the less pleasant aspects of entertaining, specifically the handling of guests who may have had a little too much to drink. When everyone is having the time of their lives, it can be easy to lose track of just how many cocktails or highballs one has had. For example,
Let's see, how do you feel about trailers? No, I'm getting into acting, see, so, actors all got to have their own trailers. And I'm dying to show you mine. So, let's see, we go out there and we make that trailer rock, huh?
I'm very flattered, but I know this is the liquor talking and that you'd never do anything to compromise our friendship. Why don't we get a cup of coffee and see what my husband is doing?
And another thing, if I have to hear one more time about the goddamn economic indicators, I'm going to put my foot right...
Dear, we were just going to get a cup of coffee. Why don't you join us or put on another tape?
Know-it-all.
When I put out nuts for a party, I place them so that no one has to walk halfway across the room to get some.
How clever of you. Thank you for the suggestion.
The hostess who can stay gracious in the midst of problem guests and not take their antics personally is worth her weight in gold and will earn their gratitude if they have any memory the next morning. In fact, you may just find yourself with an army of post-party helpers once the spirits wear off. Thank you so much for joining us today. We've enjoyed having you and hope your next happy hour is a rousing success. See you soon!